Here we are, Season 1, Episode 1, the premiere. I just hope in time I earn your fare by following or liking or sharing or whatever it is all the young bucks are doing. I know, smash something. They say that helps. Can't hurt. Just keep your hands off my throttle. That's all I care. Relax and enjoy the ride. There is plenty of track ahead on this old layout. This is where I began, 6 months after I moved in. The rest of the house was stuffed with boxes too. This was just the miscellany room. There was, however, a highly valuable bundle of dead weight in that room that I'm glad I put on the truck. Funny how things happen. After some consolidating and arranging, I left myself just enough room to begin. I didn't have much in mind originally, a small square as I described in the video to my son. I had a few narrow doors and some pieces of equally sized wood, and that's all I was going to use. Very simple, just to run something. But I also had this. And with this, well, you've got to build. A small square won't do. These are from my home down south. I was working on a whole house layout. Its history is on my site. It was a hassle to haul, but I was sure lucky to have this pile of wood at this particular time. You see, the pandemic was in full swing, and so were the prices of lumber. If you remember, you remember. So I thanked my stars and got to work. It was all very freeform, just to fit the space as pleasingly as possible. But I was very concerned about flow around the layout. First, I prepped a wall or two. Then I outlined what I saw my finished shape to be. After that, it was cut, cut, cut. Then lift it all up. I was sticking to just what I had on hand, so I was very sparse in design. I'd be adding more where necessary, and I did a lot of that, so it got a good bit of bracing after the fact. Oh, it's rigid enough. Just don't fall on it, okay? Yeah, that'd be great. I established a shape and built a basic framework that fit. It's time to see what fits on top. Thankfully, I've lots of switches, so figuring out what works was easy. There's a crossover and a three-way that ended up getting scrapped for a simpler design. One that gives me a nice 10-car storage track in the upper yard. This original design would change significantly once work got underway. This was just to rough it out and check clearances between loops and behind the roundhouse. I'm already seeing the scenic blocks and how any possible towns might work themselves into the terrain. All things considered, though, I'm off to a fine start. I'm excited for what happens next. What I'm not excited about is painting that other wall. Not yet. All things in time. We're moving in a direction, though, and that's good. I'll take it. You know, I don't even have my first loop. But still, I'll catch you next time around on this old layout.
This Old Layout, a Studio Drew production.